Welcome to our exploration of the intricate and often overlooked challenges surrounding UNESCO World Heritage Sites. While these locations are celebrated for their cultural and historical significance, the reality is that protection efforts can sometimes lead to unintended consequences. In this video, we'll delve into how a surge in tourism, the clash between local communities and global standards, and environmental degradation can jeopardize the very heritage we aim to preserve. Join us as we unpack the complexities of preservation, commercialization, and the political dynamics that shape the future of these cherished sites. 1. Understanding UNESCO's role in cultural preservation. UNESCO, the United Nations educational, scientific and cultural organization, is celebrated worldwide for its role in preserving important cultural and natural heritage sites. These locations, once designated as UNESCO World Heritage Sites, are afforded a level of protection and recognition that is meant to safeguard them for future generations. The intention behind this is undeniably noble, aiming to preserve the cultural and natural beauty of diverse locations globally. However, as with any large-scale initiative, the execution can sometimes lead to unintended consequences. While UNESCO's efforts have brought attention to many underappreciated sites, the increased focus can sometimes bring about challenges that were not initially anticipated. As we delve deeper, it becomes apparent that the complexities surrounding UNESCO's involvement are multifaceted and not always beneficial. 2. The surge in tourism. A double-edged sword. One of the immediate effects of a site receiving UNESCO status is the inevitable increase in tourism. While this boost can be economically beneficial, it often comes with its own set of problems. The influx of tourists can lead to overcrowding, putting a strain on local resources and infrastructure. For instance, the ancient city of Petra in Jordan has seen its pathways eroded by the constant trampling of millions of feet. This surge in visitors can also diminish the very essence of what made these sites special, as commercialization sets in to cater to tourist demands. Local communities, while initially benefiting from the increased revenue, might find their traditional lifestyles and landscapes altered beyond recognition. 3. Environmental degradation and its unintended consequences. With the increase in human activity, the environmental impact on these sites can be severe. The Galapagos Islands, for example, have faced challenges due to increased tourism, leading to pollution and habitat disruption. The delicate ecosystems of many UNESCO sites are often not equipped to handle the vast numbers of visitors, leading to degradation. This environmental strain not only affects the flora and fauna but can also erode the historical significance of the site itself. The very act of preserving a site can sometimes lead to its deterioration, a paradox that UNESCO and local governments continue to grapple with. 4. The struggle for autonomy. Local communities versus global standards. The designation of a UNESCO World Heritage Site often comes with stringent guidelines and regulations. While these rules are designed to protect the site, they can sometimes clash with the needs and traditions of local communities. Indigenous populations, in particular, may find their traditional practices restricted or altered to meet global standards. For instance, the traditional farming methods in the Philippine rice terraces have been impacted by UNESCO's regulations, leading to a loss of cultural heritage. The balance between protecting a site and respecting local autonomy is a delicate one, and not always successfully achieved. 5. Economic disparities and the cost of preservation. While the economic benefits of increased tourism are undeniable, they are not always equitably distributed. In many cases, large corporations or foreign entities reap the majority of the profits, leaving local communities with little financial gain. This economic disparity can lead to resentment and conflicts, as locals feel marginalized in their own lands. Furthermore, the cost of maintaining and preserving these sites can be substantial, often requiring resources that are beyond the reach of local governments. The financial burden of preservation, coupled with unequal economic benefits, can exacerbate existing inequalities. 6. Commercialization of culture. The loss of authenticity. With the global spotlight on UNESCO sites, there is often a push to commercialize and package cultural experiences for tourists. This commercialization can lead to a loss of authenticity, as local traditions are adapted or simplified to cater to foreign tastes. The essence of the culture, which the UNESCO designation aims to protect, can be diluted in the process. The traditional crafts, dances, and rituals may lose their original meaning, becoming mere performances for tourist consumption. This loss of authenticity can have a lasting impact on the cultural identity of the communities involved. 7. Challenges in site management and preservation. Managing a UNESCO World Heritage Site is a complex task that requires careful planning and coordination. The sheer number of visitors and activities can make it difficult to implement effective preservation strategies. In some cases, the focus on tourism can overshadow the primary goal of preservation, leading to inadequate site management. This mismanagement can result in damage to the site, undermining the very purpose of its UNESCO designation. The challenge lies in striking a balance between accessibility and preservation, a task that requires ongoing attention and adaptation. 8. The role of politics in UNESCO site designation. The process of designating a UNESCO World Heritage Site is not immune to political influences. In some cases, decisions regarding site designation and management can be swayed by political agendas or international relations. This political involvement can lead to sites being selected for reasons other than their cultural or natural significance. Moreover, political instability in certain regions can hinder effective site management and preservation. The influence of politics can complicate the already challenging task of protecting and preserving these valuable sites. 9. Balancing conservation efforts with modern development. As the world continues to develop and urbanize, the challenge of balancing conservation efforts with modern development becomes increasingly pressing. Many UNESCO sites are located in areas that are experiencing rapid growth and urbanization. This development can pose a threat to the integrity and preservation of the sites. The need for infrastructure, housing, and other modern amenities can clash with conservation efforts, leading to difficult decisions about land use and resource allocation. Finding a way to balance these competing interests is crucial for the long-term preservation of UNESCO sites. 10. The future of UNESCO sites. Lessons learned and path forward. The challenges faced by UNESCO World Heritage Sites highlight the complexities of cultural and natural preservation. While the designation brings attention and resources, it also brings challenges that require careful navigation. The lessons learned from past experiences can inform future efforts, guiding the way toward more sustainable and equitable preservation practices. By addressing the unintended consequences of UNESCO designation, we can work toward a future where cultural and natural heritage is not only protected but also respected and valued by all.